Hi guys, I'm Average.
And I'm Inch.
This is our podcast.
Average Inch Conversations.
Fucking fantastic. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about a very special topic and something that we are very passionate about. Something that we know inside and out. We're going to be talking about porn.
Yep, I think it's a perfect topic to start off our podcast with. Definitely. I mean, I think we're both well versed in porn. You could call us the connoisseurs.
Mate, I'm not sure if I could quite take that title, my man Inch. I think that's going to have to go to you. I mean,
Are you sure about that?
You are you are the guy that knows the most about porn. I mean, I'm experienced. I mean, I think every person is experiencing watching a nice bit of pornography. Everyone watches a bit of porn, but I think you, my man, I think you know the most when it comes to the average person.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I know what I like, I'm into a lot of stuff. I've been watching it for a good number of years, you might say. I have, I'm well experienced.
Got years of experience on your belt, yeah.
Mate, my belt ain't even on. What are you saying?
God.
So that's what we're going to be talking about today, guys. We just thought it'd be quite loose and fun topic to talk about, and what we kind of just want to talk about is everything, pretty much anything to do with it. So what I want to start off with by saying is, what's your preferred type of porn? Average.
Oh, my preferred. What is it? For me, it's got to be a bit of that cheeky stuff, sort of a nice bit of chains. Call me a bit of Rihanna. Chains and whips excite me. Call me Rihanna, because that's what I'm down for. A nice bit of cheeky BDSM.
Ooh.
That's what I like.
Oh,
I like that. I like that.
Fair
I
enough.
can't lie. What about you, my man?
I'm the same, to be fair.
You're the same, yeah.
I started off quite normal.
Oh yeah.
I started off into like the what would you call, vanilla sort of stuff.
So, see, actually, my first video, I remember I was about 12 or 13. I've gone onto Pornhub. It's a brand new experience. I'm like, wow, look at all this. This is mental. My eyes have been opened. And the first video I watched, and it was a lesbian. It was lesbian. It was
Really?
Yeah. It was this MILF, dildo fucking this ginger girl.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was my first porn, and I'll tell you now, fucking volcano, bro. Absolute volcano. It was a fantastic experience, and to this day, I'd love to go back to see that video again.
Speaking on the topic of that, have you ever found, like, you have this one gem of a video, and when nothing else is doing it for you, you'll be searching through all the pages to find it again?
I'll tell you what, my first video, that would be my gem. If I could come across it again,
yeah.
Oh God, love to. What about you? You got a gem? You got a certain video that's like that's my jam.
I do have a go-to video. That if nothing else is doing it for me, I'll definitely try and find that video.
What is this video? Expose yourself.
Expose myself.
Expose yourself.
Oh, I will. So it was a video. It was who remembers Sasha Grey?
I certainly do.
Do you remember her?
Oh yeah.
It was one of her. It's one of her videos. It's where she gets it rammed down her throat.
Fucking hell.
It's fantastic. I would definitely urge you guys to search her up. She's retired now. Like, she retired a few years back to get into like fucking TV. What a letdown. Like, I mean, why? Why would you do this to me? I'm your number one fan over here, mate. I've got a glove on my fucking hand going, hey, Sasha.
Sasha, mate, if you're listening, my mate, he's telling you to get back into the game.
Yeah, I am. What happened? Why would you do this?
I'll tell you what, honestly, come back. My mate will welcome you back with open arms. The day you come back, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't hear from him. I wouldn't hear from him for a whole day. He'd be gone.
I'll tell you what,
Big ghost.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
That's even worse.
I know.
That hits worse.
I'm just disappointed in you, Sasha.
Sasha, come
disappointed.
back.
Can't believe we've done this to me. I actually can't believe it. I cried for days.
And I'll tell you what, while we're here, while we're talking about, obviously, my mate being a bit upset about Sasha Grey leaving, is the reason why we chose to talk about porn is obviously is a subject that a lot of people are very familiar with.
Oh yeah.
But it's also, we're here to talk about the effects of porn.
Yeah.
The effects of porn. I mean, porn, it's so easy to access these days. So easy to access. You could be out, I don't know, taking a walk down a nice park. It's a nice, beautiful day. You know, you've just fed the ducks. You're like, oh, this is great. You know, taking a nice walk out. And you're like, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna have a quick peep, and then you get up on your phone, and then bam, it's there. Endless amounts of porn. I mean, actually, I saw a statistic the other day, and it was about Pornhub, and it's about for years of porn that have been updated to Pornhub. I think it's a total of 173 years worth of videos have been uploaded to Pornhub, and that's a crazy amount.
That's mind blowing.
That is absolutely mind blowing. I know some people are probably sitting there thinking, "I'll tell you what, I probably thought it was more."
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie, mate. I mean, it's still mind blowing, but I thought it was probably in the thousands, hundreds. I mean, billions. Sorry, like just an just a number you couldn't even comprehend. That's I thought, but yeah, no, it's still a lot. But
I find that actually quite baffling. Like, it's actually quite a lot. Imagine having to sit there and sieve through it all.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't know if it is nowadays, but like, I don't know if this is the top searched in certain states of America, like now. But I remember a few years ago there was a statistic, and apparently the most searched in like, this sounds really bad, southern states of America was brother sister porn. I'm not even making that up. I'm not making that up.
You know, Alabama's got that sort of reputation.
Yeah, they do, like webbed feet.
They've got home of the inbreds.
Home of the inbreds. But to be fair, we have that sort of stereotype with country bumpkins in the UK.
It's mostly sort of Norfolk area, isn't it?
Is,
I mean,
yeah.
for you guys who don't know, we are UK based. We UK based, home inbreds. That's how it is. We're not like Norfolk. We're not inbreds, but that's where we are. And over here, obviously, you guys in the States, if you're in the States listening, it's Alabama. That's where it is. Over here is Norfolk.
That's the equivalent, yeah.
And Wales, actually, to be fair. Wales,
they like their
well.
sheep.
I'll tell you what. Anyone who next sees a Welsh person, bring up their love for sheep and see how that goes down. Honestly, they love it.
Do you know there's actually more sheep than people in Wales?
I'm not surprised.
That's a true fact. You can look that up. It's crazy, isn't it? So you can see where that stereotype comes from.
But to be honest with you, a lot of people in Wales don't even want to be in Wales. They come over here.
Yep.
So that's. I agree. But with porn, it's just there's so many negative effects to porn. It starts off so well. It's like, oh, this is great, but it really does, take a toll on you mentally.
Yeah, there's that whole there's this whole movement going about called NoFap. You guys have probably seen it. You've come across it probably randomly, like, because it's so big nowadays. And basically, all it is, it's trying to get guys, especially, obviously women can do it too, but mainly guys, to stop watching porn.
Stop jacking off, basically.
Yeah,
give it a rest.
And their reasons is because when you stop, apparently all the built up when you basically just stop and you build up all that testosterone, because obviously the semen, it carries a lot of like chemicals like testosterone and good and healthy nutrients that your body just takes in. Basically, they're saying that actually has really good benefits for you, and it makes you more. It basically gives you more energy. And there's even a study now that's been recently done saying that it can actually help with anxiety and things like that.
It also builds up your confidence as well, doesn't it?
100%. I'm a testimony to this, because I think I stopped for about a month once, the longest streak I've gone. Holy shit, I felt so confident. And I felt like girls were more attracted to me.
This is another thing that I also wanted to mention. There's this myth, people saying that females tend to get more attracted to you if you stop masturbating.
Yeah.
Don't you release some sort of odour or something?
Some
sort of chemical odour.
See, that's the thing. There's no study on this, so it's not like it's concrete, but a lot, like an overwhelming amount of men have said this, that when they stop and they retain for about a month, I think it's like about the 20-day mark is when they start seeing all these unbelievable things happening with attraction to women. And one of the things that they say is that apparently they're sort of saying that you might give off this sort of pheromone that that obviously you can't see or smell or anything, but it's there and and that's why women become more attracted to you. I personally don't know if I believe that, but I believe that because I believe it's because you become more confident and aware.
Yes. Yeah.
I think, right, that women are generally attracted to you anyway, but you just don't notice it because you're jacking off to all these women. You become desensitized to and unaware of, and I think that's what it is. And I think when you sustain, you realise all of these sort of these subtle hints that women give you and things like that, and you're more confident to act on things with
110%, 110%.
Yeah, and I personally did notice attraction to women when I stopped. I remember I stopped for, like I said, about 20 days. I went out clubbing with you and some of our other mates.
Yeah.
And I noticed a lot more women looking at me. And like I said, I don't know whether it's they always have, and I've only just noticed because I stopped.
I 100% say that they have always been attracted to you, mate. That's what you got to think. Is whereas before you didn't notice it, but now you do.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, mate, you're a good-looking guy. Straight up. No homo. No homo.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. No worries.
I appreciate a good compliment.
Hey, mate. You know, I'm here to
I'll
dish
lap
it out.
that shit up. I like it very much. That's much better.
Oh, God.
Thank you very much. That's much better.
Honestly, guys, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a bit of a controversial one for you guys, but if you guys are sort of feeling, for me, I used to jerk off a fair amount. And
I think most guys
do.
Still
I think the average is, it's like 2 times a day.
Yeah.
The average is 2 times a day or something like that.
It's a lot.
It's mental, isn't it?
But you got to think you're releasing all that energy.
Exactly.
I'm not saying doing it's a bad thing, because there's actually scientific studies saying it reduces prostate cancer and all this good stuff doing that. But
just don't do it as often, guys.
Yeah,
calm it down.
I feel like you lose a lot, because you do lose energy. Like when you orgasm, I don't know if this is the same for women. It probably is, but especially I know for men, it releases I think it's DMT in your brain, the same chemical where you. What is it? The chemical that makes you happy.
Serotonin.
Yeah. So basically, what it does is this is proven. When a guy orgasms, it releases a large amount of serotonin, and that's why after you come, you feel really happy, and in that for a brief moment, you feel like everything's great.
And then when that's over, it's a bit like
and then it goes, and you're like quite sad and depressed.
Everyone's had that moment. Where after a video. You've done your business. You look like a decorator's radio.
Oh.
And you just look at yourself. You pause the video, look at yourself with the back. You see yourself on the laptop or your phone, looking back at yourself, and you think, "What have I done?
What have I become?"
You sink. Your emotional state goes down, and it's because you've had such a massive high, and then afterwards. It's just a massive come down, isn't it? It's just a massive come down.
100%. I think that's why. You get that big boost and it drops, and that's why a lot of people, including myself, feel kind of crap after that.
Yeah.
And then I honestly, after I do watch porn, jack off, and finish, I actually don't really feel that bothered about talking to women and stuff after. It takes a few days to get my mood back into. Oh, you know what? I want to talk to some women. Oh, I'm attracted to this woman. Like, it just goes. It just goes once I've done the business, and it's like, it's kind of shit, because I actually ain't watched porn in a while, and I haven't jacked off in a while, and I feel great. I actually feel a lot better in myself, to be fair.
What I like to do now is I like to sort of ration it out, maybe like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, like World War II, and you got a ration card for your cock.
You got to ration out the masturbation sessions,
literally.
And it's just, I have to say, it's really helped me mentally. Like before, I used to be quite depressed and stuff like this, and like, my anxiety used to be a bit high. But where I don't jack off as much, it has helped me quite a lot. And I tend to find that maybe if other people were to do the same, they might find the same sort of similar results for them.
Yeah.
I mean, people listening, give it a try. Pop it down in the comment section below. See how many days you've gone. and let us know how well you've come out of that sort of situation. I don't know, maybe do 5-6 days. I mean, it's not going to be an easy task. There's no two ways about it. It's not an easy task.
It's going to be hard, man.
It's going to be hard, but no matter what in life, you've got to work hard to succeed. And if you work hard on not doing this, and then let us know about how well you guys have got on in the comments section below.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see the results. It'd be very interesting to see the results. I'll tell you what, no other fucking YouTube channel will tell you to do this. I'll tell you what, this is what we stand for weird shit.
The weird shit.
Let us know.
This podcast is for fucking weirdos like us.
It's for people who aren't afraid to speak about certain subjects.
Yeah.
Without any sort of consequences. I mean, if people aren't going to like it, people don't like it. It's okay. It's not for you. That's fine.
Yeah.
But honestly, guys, porn. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I think you should just give it a try. You know, if there's I mean, what better time? We're all in lockdown.
Exactly.
What better time to stop it? Like, because, you know,
spend some time with your fucking family.
Yeah.
Come out of your room. Come out of your room. They haven't seen you for days.
So like, yeah, I bet your mum and dad or your parents, whoever, are just like, well, where have you been?
Oh, I wonder why Timmy's always in his room.
Yeah. What's so good about staying in a room?
Why is there
all
so
day?
much panting coming from his room?
Why is his bedsheets really fucking crusty?
What was up? Why was his headboard bagging? There was no one. He didn't bring anyone round.
Yeah, a bit confused about that.
Have you noticed that one of his arms got a bit bigger?
One arm's bigger than the other. What's
You've been working out, have you?
What, Timothy? Why have you only been working out that arm? What about your left arm, fella?
I don't remember buying you any weights.
Yeah. What have you been doing? Oh, I don't know. Don't know what happened.
Oh, honestly.
Fucking hell.
See, the thing is with porn as well, it's you start off light, don't you? You start off light, and it comes to a point where you get so used to seeing stuff that you have to try and progress and watch different things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I've seen some. I've watched some porn that I might not be, too proud of.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to sort of say it. I mean, we were speaking. I think it was the other day, and we were saying how some of the porn videos that we've watched, where one of us, if the first person of us to die, we have to get the other person's hard drive.
Yeah.
We have to get the other person's hard drive and just destroy it.
Just burn it.
Just get rid of
Yep.
it. I mean, it's
No
just
evidence.
it gets to that point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It gets to that point.
It
I mean,
does.
I bet there's people sitting out there thinking, well, what the fuck have they watched? But I know there's 100%. There's some guys out there who've been like, yeah, no, we know exactly what they're talking about.
100%.
You know
It like
exactly what we're
it's
talking about.
actually very common that and it's true. And like I said to you earlier, it's because you become desensitized, and then like when you
110%.
yeah, and then when you keep obviously just the normal stuff that you'd watch just don't do it for you anymore because you're that desensitized, and that's why people, whoever you are, you start looking for more, let's say, more stuff that you'd be ashamed of after you come. Like, you just get that guilt. Obviously within the legal realm, but you know what I'm
Obviously,
talking
yeah.
about, lads.
Just disclaimer: we have not watched anything illegal.
No,
Disclaimer.
no,
I mean,
we're not
actually,
saying
I
that.
can speak for myself. I don't know 100% of this.
No,
kid,
I can agree with
but you're gonna have to take his word on that one.
No, no. No. Yeah, like, yeah, no, you bait me out a bit there, average, mate.
mate, you know, nice bit of light-hearted banter. Light-hearted banter.
Bit
That's
sad.
absolutely fine.
No, but, right, full disclaimer.
I've got another one.
Full disclaimer, I don't. No. It's all within the legal
all
realm,
within
guys. I
some legal
promise.
realm.
Like,
That's absolutely
on a
fine.
serious note, yeah, we're talking about legal shit.
We're taking a piss here.
Yeah, we are taking a piss, but like, yeah, like, come on, lads. We've all watched a
we've all
video that
been there.
we're not quite proud of ourselves. Like, if we told our parents, they'd probably disown us in an
I
instant.
wouldn't even tell the parents full stop.
Oh no, that's why
what
I
you
don't.
been up to? What you been up to upstairs? Oh, nothing. I definitely haven't been watching.
Oh yeah, I
porn.
I just watched a midget get fisted. Oh, okay. That's fantastic. Do you know what I mean?
I watched
It
this
just-
midget take two King Kong dicks at the same
Literally.
time.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. But see, the thing is with this as well, with watching, starting off and then watching, progressing to all these different things, it also gives you an unrealistic ideology on how sex should be.
I agree.
As well, I mean, if you get used to some of the most outrageous sort of porn, and then you go out there and just have a bit of average sex, it's a bit like, oh, well, everyone's idea on sex is so different now because of porn.
Yeah, 100%.
So different now.
And do you know what's even worse? It's not even porn as well nowadays. It's like sexual, like just being sexual in anything like music videos and all sorts is becoming quite common now.
It is very common.
And that doesn't help with, like, even if you don't actually watch porn, you can't escape it. It's everywhere now.
You can't. I mean, I'm gonna out Takeshi 69 here.
Oh,
He's,
I don't even like him. So
depending on the time of this upload, he's a song Goober. His music video is just a bunch of half-naked women with paint everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got some fat asses though. I can't lie. They've got a fat ass.
They are very attractive females.
They are fucking. They're nice. They're good.
And that's what I mean. You can't escape it. It's like
Exactly.
you turn you scroll once. Oh, big pair of titties right in your face. And it's like, oh shit, well, might as well watch some porn.
And see, the thing is with this as well, and we're seeing all these, all these people who are, might have bigger asses, bigger dicks, bigger tits. It gets other people down because they feel like their bodies, aren't to a good enough standards.
I agree.
100%, 110%. I mean, it's wrong.
It is wrong. Like,
people compare themselves to it.
Yeah, I think that's the bad thing about. I think one of the bad things about porn is you're constantly comparing yourself to all of these these model like these people that are literally born just luckily they're just born perfect.
Or they've paid some nice surgeon man to sort out.
Well, yeah,
all women.
Obviously, this is more for women. Like they do, like the female porn stars, they have their boobs enhanced. They have like lip fillers. You can get their asses bigger through surgery. Like they do all these, and they can do them in such a way where it actually looks like they haven't had any work done. So you got all these women comparing themselves to these models that have spent God knows how many dollars or pounds on all this surgery to look a certain pleasing way for porn, and like fucking women compare themselves to it all the time.
I know, and it's the same for men as well.
Dick sizes, because I mean, let's be honest. The guys that do well in porn are the ones that have big dicks, and it's actually a small proportion of men because, like, it's not like the average dick size is not fucking 9 inches long.
It's like 5 to 6 inches, isn't it?
It's about 5 to 6 inches, depending if you're Asian or not. No, I'm joking. I'm fucking joking.
We're coming for you, Asians.
We're coming for you. We're coming for you.
Exposing your dicks.
We're exposed. That sounded incredibly out. We're exposing your. What? We're just gonna go to Japan and just fucking pants men.
I'll tell you now, I'm not going to any sort of Asian country.
And you're just gonna be like, yeah, it's not a bad cock.
I ain't doing that.
But speaking of Japan, an Asian country, right? There was this thing on Amazon. It was James May goes to Japan. He done like a documentary. If everyone knows who James May is. He's part of the old Top Gear lot. He's a funny guy. He done a documentary in Japan, and there was one episode covered a penis festival in Japan that they have.
I've seen that.
Have you seen it?
I'd quite like to go.
They are lugging. So what they do is, right, it's basically like a carnival event for like in Japan, but for penis. And like, you can YouTube it, whatever, but no word of a lie, they'll lug around these big floats of penises.
Yeah.
And and there's people that worship penises.
They have like dick-shaped candies as well and food that they hand out. And like, there's little kids in the fucking street eating like a dick lollipop.
It's really bad when you think about it. You got these little kids literally eating dick lollipops, and they're not even joking.
Well, that could just be us. See, to them, that's perfectly normal.
I mean, yeah.
We haven't grown up with dick.
Do you know what the legal age in Japan is? Like 13.
Nah.
Yeah, it's like 13.
Nah, you having me on, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I know it's below 16.
That's mental.
It is, yeah. That's the legal age. It's like 13, I think, in Japan.
What are we doing here then?
Oh my god. Oh no. No, average, no.
We'll clip that bit out. We'll do that. That's fine. I could feel it brewing inside of me. I just had to say it. That's fine. Right, hang on. Right.
No, we won't. That's staying, mate. That's funny. Obviously, we're not fucking pedos.
Obviously not. The
Jesus Christ,
thing that you
guys.
guys got to realise is we're going to make a couple of jokes here.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a dark sense of humour, but it don't really reflect our true
No, of course not.
ideologies
It's a
and stuff
joke.
that.
Like,
That's fine.
think of us as comedians.
I'd
you know.
already think of us as comedians.
We are
We're just
hilarious.
unpaid.
Yeah, we're just
We're unpaid. That's why we've done this. Pay us.
we're hard living comedians. Yeah, so anything we say, like, this is meant to be a comedic podcast. It is a comedy podcast. So, like, we'll make jokes. So don't take anything we say to heart or serious, because it doesn't reflect what we actually think. So we'll make some fucking stupid jokes, and all it is to get a laugh from you guys. Hopefully it releases some of your serotonin.
I'll tell you what.
And you're happier.
I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll put a disclaimer throughout the video.
Yep.
Just
That's a good idea.
It's just always there,
Yeah.
so people know,
That is,
so we don't get attacked.
it's some dark comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's. I mean, if you're from the UK, we will be joking about that stuff. But anyway, back on porn.
Back on porn.
So, would you say you had a favourite porn star?
No, see, no, I didn't really. For me, I didn't really care too much about who.
It wasn't
was in
about
the video.
who.
It wasn't really.
You didn't
dependent.
gravitate towards a certain individual.
No, it was just for me. It was more sort of, what am I in the mood for today, stuff like that. Really, so that's more what it was for me. So because it varied. I don't know why. I'm not really a big fan of sort of repetition, seeing the same person.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What about you? You got one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it not
Yeah,
that
no, I
Sasha
do.
Grey? Is it now that Sasha's gone, have you got a different one?
Fucking, I can't believe it. I'm still upset.
I
About
know
that.
you are.
Still very. Yeah, I do. I had to switch it up. I had to change it because she wasn't making any new content. So I was.
Sasha, sort yourself out.
Sort
mate.
yourself out, love. Fucking hell. Oh, can't believe it. Yeah, so I do. What's her name? I'll say Lena Rhodes. She's
Yeah.
quite fit. I don't know. I think she's. You know what?
Yeah.
I think she recently stopped as well.
Has she? No,
Yeah.
you having me on. Yo,
Actually,
Jamie,
Whip
you
that
get
up,
that up?
Jamie. Yeah, Google it or
I'll tell you,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Google it.
I'm going to quickly Google it now.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure she's only recently stopped as well. Which just why every porn star that I gravitate towards, they just fucking let me down. It's just like women in real life. They just let me down. I don't understand. But yeah, I'd say her. I've got quite a few though. I've got a handful. Like I switch between them. You know.
I'll tell you what.
What? Is she?
Yeah, she stopped.
No,
Yeah,
is
she
she?
stopped, yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I'm seeing at,
come
these
on.
are top pages on
Very upset.
Google. I mean, if anyone has any sort of information that obviously goes against what I'm saying here, let
If
us
anyone
know.
knows the whereabouts of Lena Rhodes, can you let me know?
Do not let him know,
Please. Don't listen to him.
Don't let him know.
Oi, just don't listen to
Listen,
him.
guys, don't let him know.
Fucking.
I won't see. We'll disappear.
I just want to take her out for a nice
Yeah.
date.
You're gonna take her out for a nice fancy dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, in my basement.
If anyone gives away her address
Oh,
and she goes missing, I know who did it. I know who did it. Just right. So, see now,
fucking hell.
now I'm now
moved on to kidnapping.
I'm now scared to ask who your third favourite is.
Oh.
Sasha Grey's got off the grid.
Yep.
She's no longer doing it. Lana, supposedly, if you guys know any different, let us know.
Can
But
I-
apparently
I'll-
Lana's no longer.
I'm going to continue the streak of people that have stopped. Mia Khalifa. He also
She
stopped.
stopped. Jesus.
Do you see what I mean?
Is there
Everyone I
anyone
gravitate towards, dude, stops.
Yeah, but Mia's
Why?
been stopped for a while.
I know,
that.
and I'm still upset about
You're
it.
still upset that you try and let that go.
Still ain't letting it go. I still look at her videos and cry while I'm having a wake. Why?
Use your tears as lube.
Why did Why did you leave me?
I'll tell you what, another shout out. Mia, if you're listening,
Comment down below.
let us know. We'd love to have you on.
Like, do you see what I mean? Here, it's
Nah, look. Right. we'll have my mate tied up to one side. If Mia
What am I
comes
tied
over,
up?
we'll have it.
why would you tie me up? That's
Just
just
keep
teasing
Mia
me.
safe. To
You can't
keep
do
Mia
that.
safe.
So yeah, just you can't just plonk her in front of me and be like, "Inch," you know. You know, you can't have any of that. Like, that's just really degrading to me. Actually, I might like that.
It's like,
You know what, I
it's
might-
like dangling some food in front of some starving children. To you. Is that the way you're seeing it?
I feel like a starving African.
But honestly, oh god, I'll tell you what. Right,
Very
right.
upset.
So we've established Sasha, Lana, Mia.
Yep.
Who's the fourth person who's going to be like, I'll tell you what, porn's no longer for me.
God, you know who it is. There is
Who?
actually another one,
There is.
and
there is.
she was a MILF.
She was a MILF. Was this one of the ones that you was also a fan of?
I was a big fan of her back in her early
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
Her name's Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann. Yeah, I know Lisa. Yeah.
She's recently she's now a director.
She's now
She
she
doesn't-
directs them now.
She now directs them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, she's done a Ben Affleck.
She's done Ben
the screen-
Affleck.
Gone from the screen to directing.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
I found out she stopped. That also upset me. So now I try not to get too attached.
You try not to
Because I'm just setting myself up for failure. Fucking hell. This is why I can't have nice things. This is why I'm so fucking depressed.
I'm not surprised, mate. If every single porn star you've like has then gone,
You know
no,
what I
I'll
was
tell you
saying?
what,
I
I'm
was-
retiring.
You know what I was telling you before we started why I'm so depressed?
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Yeah.
This is it.
I'll tell you what, we've now discovered the cause of your depression.
This is why
This is it.
This is why I have severe depression.
Years of therapy and just absolutely wasted.
I told my therapist this, and they just told me to go away. They thought I was pulling their leg. I was like, "Are you joking? I'm dead serious."
They clearly don't have a passion for porn.
There's me just sitting there with a blank expression on my face, and my
Just,
fucking psychiatrist laughing at me,
just.
thinking that I'm fucking having them on, and I'm wasting their precious time. No,
No.
no.
No, you have a
I'm
right.
passionate about
you
this.
have a right to
I
feel
have-
how you want.
I feel like my rights been stripped away. Terrible, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's awful. But yeah, so that was another one. I say there's a few. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but there's a few that have stayed. Thank God. So you know, it's not all the end.
Just
of,
don't.
It's not the
just
end of the
don't
world.
say the names because they'll probably retire. Next
Exactly. I feel like if I say their names, I will jinx them. So I'm not going to mention them. All I'm going to say is, please don't leave me.
Week. I'll tell you
Like
what.
every
actually,
other woman
this
in my
could be-
life.
This could be a returning feature. This could be a returning feature
have you
throughout
got in
our
mind?
episodes. If there's a porn star that has retired that you like,
Mm,
then we bring it up.
yeah.
We talk about it.
Okay.
We'll go through your emotions at the time.
Okay.
We'll talk you through it. We'll help you.
Okay. So it's like a therapy session.
It's like a therapy sessions
Okay, I agree. I feel like it
with
could help me a lot.
porn stars who have left.
Thanks a lot. That's much better. Cheers, mate.
That's right, mate. Always here for you. Always here for you.
Yeah, so that seems to be a recurring theme for me. But in regards to like categories and things like that, I'm sort of all over the place with them really.
Yeah. You like
Yeah.
to, jump
Mix
from
it up.
different ones.
You do have
Yeah.
to mix it up. I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
have
if you
to.
watch it a lot,
You have to.
you can't keep watching the same old stuff. It just doesn't cut it.
You can't keep watching the interracial all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You get a bit boring after a while. You've got to switch up.
You've
I
got to
don't know,
switch
a
it
bit
up
of
to
naughty schoolgirl or
Lesbians,
something.
schoolgirls, Asians,
Or a bit of, what are you doing there, step bro?
step bro,
Step bro, what are you doing?
Step sister. Like I said earlier, that seemed to be the most searched, category in Alabama.
I love it. I love it how they put the step in there
They have
just
to
to make it
legally.
okay.
That I'm
They-
guessing they have
yeah.
to. Yeah, because
They do
otherwise
that to make it okay.
there's a lot of lawsuits.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
love that. Everyone knows where they're getting to, but they put
Yeah.
the step.
I
in
just
there
can't
to
believe
make
that's
it
the
better.
most searched category. I can't believe how far humanity has come.
I suppose, in a sense, it could be due to because I don't know about you, but the more wrong it is, sometimes I enjoy it more, depending on what it is.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
think that could be what it is, but even then, come on, guys,
Right, let's be real.
stop
right?
it.
In today's day and age, just sex in general is becoming more normalised, right? Completely. I mean,
Yeah.
you got OnlyFans now, which is basically porn that you pay for.
Oh my god.
And so you got all this sort of OnlyFans stuff and everything, and I mean, there's even nowadays there's adverts that advertise how to make your sex more pleasurable Like fucking buy a big dildo, fucking.
See, I can understand the sex being more pleasurable. I can understand that. The thing that I disagree with, and it's gonna be a bunch of people who are being like, oh no, it's empowering to women and all this stuff. But I'm sorry, but OnlyFans, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it should be done. I don't think it should be done.
I agree to you. I agree with you. Like certainly to an extent, as in like I mean, people. It doesn't make sense to me because people are paying money to see some boobs or some dick. Whoever,
Just
if
watch
you're male,
some
female.
fucking porn.
You could just watch it for free.
Watch
Why are
it
you
for free.
gravitating towards one person and paying
know.
20 odd quid just to see
It's a rip-off.
some boobs or some
It's a
dick?
rip-off.
Why don't you just watch some porn for free? Why are you paying all this money? Also, I know a lot of people saying it won't affect job prospects.
Oh, it does.
But let me tell you something, right? If you say you're a male or female, whoever, it doesn't, it's not a discriminationary thing. If you're male or female, right, you start an OnlyFans account. You've got your face in the pictures,
Yep.
and you basically everything's on show. Let's say you have a change of heart and you don't want to do it anymore because it happens. There is plenty of plenty of people that it has, they change their mind, right? Okay.
Yeah.
The people on OnlyFans, once they've paid to see your pictures, they can just screenshot the pictures and keep them forever.
Yeah.
And that's true. And basically, you could be blackmailed. And more importantly, say if you wanted to go for a job in the police, let's say, or something, or the army, where they actually do background checks on you.
Or any job that do background
Yeah,
checks.
any high-end
for my
job.
now, I had to be background checked.
Yeah.
And if it was to come out that I was selling pictures of me and my fucking cock
Yeah.
online for some money, they would not hire it. Imagine going to a meeting and the people sitting there have all seen your naked photos all over a gaff. You wouldn't be taken seriously. You would not be taken seriously.
No, you wouldn't. And that's what I mean. So really, I guess, if you are actually going to do it, just don't have your face in it.
Don't have your face in it. There you go. That's one piece of advice. Don't have your face in it. Don't have your real name either.
Oh, God, no. Use a fake alias.
Use a fake name.
Yeah.
And just crack on with it.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, like, say, I don't know, say if you do want to get into the porn industry, fine, but you just got to think about it. You've got to take a long, good think about it and be like,
I mean, porn stars don't use their real names.
no, they don't.
So why would you guys use your real name to sell naked photos of yourself online?
It's true, they don't use their real name. They use fake porn star names that just sound more sexually attractive for when you're searching them and stuff.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. Is so they get more views. And so people that do use their real names, I think it's a dodgy game you're playing.
Yeah, it's also a fact. I'm going to bring it back to this argument where it doesn't ruin your future prospects, but it definitely does. It definitely does.
Yeah.
Would you hire someone who's been sending naked photos of himself online?
Personally, like, say if it was a reputable business, it has a clean sort of reputation. No, I wouldn't.
No, see, I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't. And that's not me being mean or anything. It's like, do you want the face of your company to basically be sexualized? And because no matter what you say, there'll be a whole host of people saying, "Fucking hell, look who he's hired."
Yeah, exactly.
And
they might not say it to your face, but it could damage businesses.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but imagine sending one of your sales rep people out and being like, "Oh, did you get that sale? Oh, no. Oh, why was that? Oh, well, I think they knew me from before. I think one of them was subscribed to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like, well then,
yeah, I agree.
it's just like it's not good. So guys, if you're gonna do it, keep your face out.
Yeah,
Change your name.
yeah,
Don't link it to any of your social media.
yeah.
Do it that way. I'd say that's a good idea.
I think
If you're gonna do it, do it that way.
yeah, be sensible about
Be
it.
sensible.
But so we've got all that stuff. Like I keep saying, it's everywhere now. Everywhere you go, like even if you don't follow porn stars on like social media accounts, they can crop up at any moment. Like, you know what I mean? And I think kids like nowadays are being more exposed to it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, kids are now having phones, like mobile phones, at like 8 years old and things like that. And a lot of parents don't have like any sort of block on their internet.
No.
And you got to think, like, a 6-year-old kid with a phone looking at all these images, it can't be good for him at a young age, you know?
All it takes is one kid to be like, "Oh, have you heard about this one? Something called sex?" Like, no, go Go home, Google it,
Yeah.
bang, there you go. You're on Pornhub.
And you have literally, like we said earlier, 173 was it million videos?
173 years
Years worth of porn.
worth of video, and obviously that's going to go up.
Yeah.
That's going to go up.
It's
It could
crazy.
be something higher now.
Yeah.
110%.
I know.
That's
Yeah, it's
just-
not good.
see porn. See the UK actually. The UK they were thinking about. You'd have to register a card, wouldn't you, to prove that you're over 18 to go view
Yeah,
it, and then
you would have to show your ID, I think.
yeah, show your ID, give some of your personal information over to prove that you was over the age of 18 to view it.
I don't think they went through with it.
They didn't.
Or they're
no.
not going to.
Oh, it was meant to. They were meant to bring it through on my birthday.
Were they?
Yeah,
That's how you sort
that's
of
how I
remembered
knew.
it.
That's how I kept an eye on it. And when I didn't, I was like, fantastic.
What a shit birthday.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was most worried about.
Yeah.
That's what I was most
Can't have
worried
a
about.
birthday
imagine,
bash.
imagine my birthday and then waking up, so oh right, I'm gonna take a trip down to the post office. Like, fantastic. Like parents are like, oh, where you going? So I don't mind. Don't ask.
Don't
It's
ask.
okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
It's alright.
Like, the thing is as well. The thing is with that is in the UK, legal age for sex is 16.
Yeah, 16.
But then this law that I'm bringing in, you'd have to be over 18 or 18 to watch other people have sex.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like, well, if you're old enough to do it,
That's
or
a,
you're
that's
not
a,
old,
that's
or
a
you're
very
not
big,
old enough to watch it.
that's a big argument, isn't it, in the UK? It's like the legal age is 16. Either make the legal age 18 or change the porn down to the legal age to watch porn to 16
I
because
mean, that's if they brought it in, but they didn't.
No.
Luckily.
They but I'll tell you what they did do, which
What's
is
that?
quite cool.
What's that?
They fucking made it, right? So, do you remember back in the day when you'd watch porn, video quality was like, I think the highest you could go was 720.
Yeah.
This is real. The UK government made it, passed a piece of legislation saying that they can't do that anymore. So now you can watch really high quality videos for free instead of having to pay for it. Which
That's
just gives you
fantastic.
more of an incentive.
That's fantastic.
Just gives you more of an incentive.
How have I only
watch it.
just heard of this?
Yeah, 100%. You can look it up. The UK, I don't know if it's everywhere else, but the UK government, yeah, they can't stop you from. They can't limit the quality of the videos now and make you pay for higher quality videos.
That's
How
beautiful.
funny is that?
That is beautiful.
Like they
I'll tell you
completely
what.
done a 180.
I've just heard about this, and that's made my day.
Mm.
That's made my day. That's fantastic.
They did a complete 180.
So, guys, no fap. Just think about that reward. Think about that reward inside the UK. You haven't jacked off for about 5 days. You're feeling a bit more confident. You know, you've earned this. You know, you're bringing in the benefits from not wanking.
Yeah.
And it's time. You wake up in the morning. You go downstairs. You have a nice bowl of Weetabix. Have a nice cup of coffees. You know, start your day off right. You go for a nice jog. I don't know, do a bit of a workout sesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you go back. You're in bed. You're laying there. Today's the day. Today's the day. You get up your video that you want to watch.
Mate, you'll last like 1 minute.
You get up that fucking high definition. You get up that nice naughty video quality,
Naughty.
and you are like, it's been worth it.
Yep.
Think about that, guys. Think about that. Think about that.
I mean, it's fantastic. I would be very happy. I would personally not be complaining, to be fair. Plus, you probably last like not even a minute. If you've sustained for like a month,
Well, you've got to savour it. You've got to be like,
you'll be like Pompeii all over again, mate.
You get close to that sort of climax. You're like, nah, I'm gonna long this out.
You know, like
You're gonna get to the stage when your legs shaking.
Literally.
You're going all right about.
it will literally be like the fucking historical event where Pompeii, the volcano, went off and it covered people in ash clouds. Or that, imagine the volcano, your dick, and the ash being your semen.
I'll tell you what. I don't know whether or not this is true or not, but I saw this video online, this picture online of one of the Pompeii people
Yeah.
who was covered in ash. He was covered in a compromising position, which made him look like he was wanking.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
think
whether
he
or not
was.
that's true.
Maybe
I don't know if that's true. But if
he
that's
is
true,
my spirit
what-
animal.
Yeah, if that is true, shout out.
Like this guy is like, I'm not going to escape this. He's come to terms with his fate, and the first thing he thought, you know what, I'm going to look at some mad pottery with porn images on it, and I'm going to bash one
I'm
out.
gonna look at a nice pot with some nice carvings.
If I'm
on it.
going out, I'm going out on a high.
He went down to his local little news agent, picked up a nice rock slab with a carved woman on it. He's like, "This is how I'm going out." He's like, "I know what I'm doing."
Fucking historical news agent. Oh, fucking hell.
You know, they've got to get their, I don't know, what they used to eat back in the day. Go down there, pick up the rock slabs.
The fucking Roman times.
Yeah. We've got a rock slabs, I don't know.
It's basically
A nice little
stick figure
convenience.
penetration.
Get the Romans
On
rolled
a slab
up.
of concrete, he lugs it back to his fucking house. This slab of concrete, he whacks it down in front of him, just sits there.
On his way back to his place, he's seen all these people screaming, running around, crying. He's like, nah.
They're like, why
Not
aren't you
me,
running?
though.
Why aren't you
Not
running?
me.
Mate, I've got my priorities set
I
straight.
know what I've got to do. And that's the way he's gone out.
It's like, I know what I've got to do, I just don't think I'm strong enough to do it.
This man, I'll tell you what, he was strong enough to do it. He was more than...
Tell you
Everyone
what, his
else is
convictions-
scared about dying, and he's just like, nah, I need to
Fucking
get
hell.
one final out.
They need to find out what that guy's name is and make him a patron saint. That's what they need to do. We need to change the flag to that guy set in stone bashing one off for our
I'll
country.
tell you what, actually. I'll tell you what. Let's do that. I'll tell you what. Our channel, our YouTube banner,
Yeah,
it'll be a picture of that guy.
that guy bashing one out.
Our banner is going to be a picture of that guy.
He's like a
You guys
spirit
watching it, check our channel. While you're on it, subscribe, please.
Please.
You know, if you want to,
Yeah,
please do.
please.
And
do.
have a look at our banner. It's going to be on there, 110%.
And we hope you enjoy the
We
crude
hope you
content,
enjoy it.
really.
That's what we're talking about here. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Well, it's been a while. Should we wrap it up?
Should we? Yeah, let's
Or shall
wrap
we-
it up. Go
yeah,
on.
shall we
Yeah,
wrap
let's
it
wrap it up. Go on then, guys. Right, anyway, it's been lovely, having you guys listen to us.
We enjoy your company. Please comment, like we say. We want to think, like, obviously there's only two of us, so we can't think of constant new things to talk about. So if you guys have any interesting subjects that you think, oh, these two are quite funny, it'd be funny to listen to them talk about this certain thing, just comment down below. We'll read them all. We'll pick one that's maybe most liked, or even if we think it's just something interesting, we'll pick it. So definitely subscribe so you can get notified when we next do a podcast.
Anyone who has a good idea, we'll give them a bit of credit at the start of the video. Be like, shout out, I don't know, Minecraft Gaming, for example.
Minecraft gaming, yeah.
Who knows?
Fucking
I'm
hell.
just going off the bat here.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that subject, and then we'll see where it goes. Honestly, guys, it's been great having you.
Yeah, it has
great
been.
having you. Right, signing off.
All right, I'm signing off. I'm Inch. This is my mate Average, and we'll see you in the next podcast.
See you later.